Hi YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my weekly review, kind of showing you all like I normally do what I've done this week. I am currently in the process of making setting up my next week and month, because it's a new month today. Happy November. Setting up my new month and just kind of chit-chatting and letting you all know what's been going on. So I think I've said this a bajillion times already. Definitely, if you're someone that watches me, I have a need for simplicity because just a lot is going on in my life. And I think that's partly the reason why I have failed to really plan like I wanted. So much is just going on all around. Excuse me, like the world. You all know what I do, so I see quite a bit of clients, and just hearing how so many people are struggling, it's not that bothers me, because if anything, one thing I am blessed to say that my job makes me feel better. I know a lot of people find that weird because I work with a variety of clients, mentally ill, and what I do really brings me joy. I would always it stabilizes me to a certain point. You know, I have a purpose, I know what I'm doing, and I enjoy it, but it doesn't stop that side from me from feeling, and I don't ever want that side to stop. I feel like that's a huge problem just, in society today, period. I know some people get very much things normalized to them with what they're saying, just all around. So I would encourage you all to be mindful of your mental health. Take care of yourself the best way you can. Check on your family members. Check on those that are quiet and may seem to have it all together, or are, pretty much stable, so to speak, or just have things together that you would think, oh, they might not need help. I would check on those people, because a lot of people are struggling now. And a lot of people are not saying that they're struggling, but they're struggling none the least. So it's a new month. As you all know, I do love new months. I was actually waiting on the month to start. Excuse me, I get on here and I gotta yawn all the time. So I'm waiting on a month to start so that I can start my new month in this book. This is a book that I got for really, really cheap. I got it during Prime. I want to say during Prime Day, so it wasn't a lot. Where is the things I put in here? Oh my gosh, I don't know where they are. So what I did, and it's what I'm looking for right now, because I actually need to log something right now. So I have a ton of these. I think I've showed you all so many different ones that I've gotten as gifts, because people know that I plan. Of course, I'm walking around doing stuff because I'm never ready. So, okay, I know where it's at. So, it was in here. So, I finally found a way to utilize these, because I already do a weekly setup, my weekly forecast thingy that I do. So I already do that. Each week. So I already have my weekly setup, so to speak. And I really didn't have a use for these. I did when I was clearing out a lot of my planning and journaling things. I did give quite a few away, but then I'm I really want to use them because they're also cute, and so many comes on one little tablet for, like a lot of use. So look at how many these are. So what I decided to do was utilize them for expense tracking. So what I did was I stapled it all together and I have it ready for the month, and I plan on using this for expense tracking. I am going to probably get a clip, not a paper clip, but an actual clip, and clip it right here. And I have the weeks labeled and everything. I know this starts today, so I have to add some things that I've already spent money on. This is, as you will always hear me say, a new month in terms of finances and just how I want to track things. So I am going to fill this out, probably not today, during the week or something. It has goals, your strategy, my tactics, important dates and things. I think this is good because I definitely, and I think I told you all before, have noted that July is an expensive month for me for various reasons. So much so until I am now putting like a special fund to saving for July. So this is Bill Tracker. This goes for you. Well, let me see exactly. Yeah, I think this is for the year, like the first 6 months and then the last 6 months. And as you all know, I kind of start my new year off my birthday month, the following month, which is November, because that's kind of just the start of the year for me. Saving trackers, so that's good. And debt trackers, they have, and then it goes into the month. So everything is undated, which is really good. It's undated, so I'll date that. I think I'll put in here like what I paid for the month. I don't know if I want to put when I paid for the month, like when I paid the bill, or if things like major popped up. It has the goals for the month, a checklist, income, savings, investment, debt, and then expense and budgeting. And they do have it broke up in like housing, food, healthcare. And I like the fact that it's actually blank, because that way you can always maneuver it to like food, groceries, eating out, coffee if you do that. Technically, I was thinking about putting, even though I was putting it under my little section for my kids, I was going to add that in under food, like when I pay for my daughter's lunch. I was going to add that in. And then it has expense tracking. I know that it has expense tracking here, and it may seem like counterproductive to like I'm doing too much if I'm using it here. But I use it here because for the longest, even when I first started expense tracking, I did it in this form. I myself would like to see what I spend in a week, each week, and versus to just letting it go and go. That's just how I am. On the back, I'll kind of break it up into categories of what I spent. That is always good for me because I'm able to say, oh wow, this week you really went all out. Next week you can't do it. You have to cut back on this area or that area. And for me, I like that because it just gives me an idea each month of what I'm doing. So it has a space for expense. I do like theirs though because it has the category amount and if you use cash or card. And then at the end of the month, it has a monthly budgeting review. So yeah, I think that is good. I would love to do it digitally. To be honest, I've tried digital. I can't get the hang of it right now. So I still want to do what's working. So if nothing else, even if I forget to or can't do all of it, at best, I want to do expense tracking. So that I will do. Other than that, I'll be honest, I haven't really done tracking I haven't really done tracking for this month. So this is my Hobonichi, but this is kind of like my everything thing, as you all know, literally my everything. So this month I am starting to use it exactly like I'm going to use it for 2026. So that's how I'm gonna start using it now. So as you can see, I already started tracking because this will be like my health and wellness planner. I already started putting it in like the hours that I'm asleep, food, which is dinner, chores, other things that I want to do or plan to do, and then highlighted is my steps, and then whatever it is that is going on, like in terms of movement or anything significant to note. So that I have that going, and so far it's good. It's working out. I am going to do a quick video once I get everything set up for, next week like I typically do. This week, however, this has been good. I still have to scratch some things off because I still have to, just go through some things and see what I put and what I didn't. One thing is for sure, I got that November budget down that I've been trying to put, because I actually put like a budget to the categories. I finished some forms that I needed, and the days that I was struggling, so to speak, I just put that there. I didn't try to like overdo it. I put that there. And then this is today. So I did change my calendars around, so I can't do that because I did change the calendars. And this is today. It looks like nothing is done because I swear, like, the stuff that I put down is almost like I do the opposite. Like I do a thousand other things, but I'm trying to only put down on my list things that are absolutely important. Because I'm a list maker, it's so hard to just go by that, because I'm used to just dumping everything on the list. But I need to start putting like important things on there, like real big tasks that I know that I want to do and like have done. So that is what I think I need to start focusing on, like at least 3 tasks for that day that's important for me and I would feel accomplished for that day, with taking in consideration the fact that I need to keep looking back here as to what I need to do moving forward. So that's one thing. I have like brain dump weekly setup kind of situation, but then I also need like those priorities just throughout each day, and that'll kind of guide me. But I need to be looking at this for sure, because this weekly guide is going to give me what I need to do for the week. Like when I look back here, then I think back to like, oh my goodness, blood work. I could have gotten my blood work done at some point, but I didn't. So that might end up moving to here. So that's one thing that I just really, really want to get together. But other than that, I have things like out within my brain dump and everything. And I'm working on getting next month as well as next week set up. I will probably be in here. Of course, I kind of gravitated back to this because I love this size. It's nothing to say. I just love this size planner, clearly. And I also pulled out like stickers that I definitely want to use. So I have these. I've had these for like such a long time, but I don't want to forget to use them. And because I have like these single pages, what I'm going to try to do this coming week with my single pages is stick to 3 like major tasks that I want to focus on, and then if I do things in between, then do that, and then just add stickers, because I really want to start using some of my stickers. Otherwise, at the end of December, I am going to be getting rid of some more of them, because if I'm not using them, it's just like taking up space. And I have been doing like a big declutter with a lot of things, and that's kind of what I want to do with everything in general. So I have that. And yeah, that is pretty much all that I've been doing. I still have been journaling. I still have been doing things like that, which I'm happy about. I'm a little more organized with pulling out like sticker books that I know I want to use. I know I want to incorporate. I've been still trying to feel around with what I'm going to do with my new planners. I know what planners I'm going to use. It's just like what I'm putting in each one is the thing. I've told you guys this before. Rachel in Theory is the best. I love watching her videos. She's so functional, and she gives you really good things. So like one of her videos that I watched a couple of days ago, it was kind of, I forget the name of it, but she was talking about like having like on an index card your routine. And I have learned that I need a routine when I come home. So even if I put down like nighttime routine and check it off, morning routine and check, I need a routine that I do. I do better with routine, and even if I can put it on like an index card, write it out, and then I can laminate it and then just wipe it off each day, and I'd still be able to use it each day and see what I'm checking off. But I think that's what I want to do. I have been wanting to do a video for a while now with this, so I'm thinking about it. But I always wanted to do like a week in my planner video where I kind of show you all like what I'm doing with my planner, the good and the bad, like whether I've touched it or I didn't. That's something that I really want to do. So that is all with my chit chatting. I just want to catch you all up. I hope you all are doing well, and definitely subscribe if you haven't done so, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.